Friends, and welcome to Blount County Live. I'm your host, Lee Zimmerman.
And I'm your host, Scott Shankland. And welcome. Blount County Live, where, I forgot, I do have a script here. This is really important for me to read. Today, as always, we make it our mission to share the news about the music and musicians that make life in this beautiful place so incredibly special. Yeah. Lee's a great writer, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, thank you for reading the script, Scott.
I'm not done. Naturally, those of us who call this wonderful place home know that we constantly are gifted with entertainment and activities on a year-round basis. I'm not going to read this whole thing.
I like the way this is going so far.
It sounds good, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good writing. We do, and we want to help you be aware of them as well. And that's actually what this podcast is about, highlighting Blount County musicians from and around the area. Blount County musicians, like my good friend. I'm really excited about this one because I actually know this fella better than I know the other folks that we've already worked with. Jay Clark.
Yeah, all day long, buddy.
Yeah.
How's it going?
And that bourbon smells really good.
I'm really sorry you're doing a dry in January, man.
I'm not. I feel great.
Yeah.
It is dry
January, I feel great too, buddy.
It is dry January. We should make note.
Yes.
Some of us adhere to that. Some of us don't.
I'm supporting my corn farmers of Tennessee.
I think if I were about 3 weeks into dry January, that would smell a lot less pleasing. I've noticed that about dry January. At the end, when I finally all have a beer, I'm like, this is interesting, but never mind.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're here with Jay Clark and his bourbon and his guitar, and we're going to talk to you about your stuff.
Yeah, your career, man. And your career goes back...
music-wise?
Yeah, well, you have multiple careers because you're also a learned scholar who teaches at Maryville College, and you have a PhD.
Do you ever go by Dr. Scrappy, or?
I have, but it's not always popular with my colleagues because I insist on my students calling me Jay.
Nice.
Now,
yeah.
I do tell them if you were raised like I was,
mm-hmm.
And you need to respect your elders. If you're going to have to use a prefix for me, doctor is appropriate.
It is appropriate.
But I prefer Jay.
I was thinking about the question in here about where Scrappy comes from. I'm like, Mr. Scrappy sounds pretty good. Oh, but wait.
It's doctor, yeah.
It is Dr. Scrappy.
So I did have a student or two that found out about that nickname and asked me if they could call me that, and I was like, sure.
Just don't call me Mr. Scrappy.
Correct.
Yeah. You're like Dr. J. You're the chiropractor of PhDs. Where they use the first name typically.
I was thinking more of the basketball player, but
okay, Dr. J too. Me too.
Dr. J,
Julius Irving. I can't jump.
I
can't jump from the free throw line, but
I really see the comparison. I do.
Yeah. You ain't played basketball with me, so watch it, buddy.
All right. Amen.
I think that Scrappy name probably goes farther than just...
Yeah, I didn't get that because I'm passive.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
A good ball player then.
There's a balance between being an asshole and Scrappy.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes, let's
Dr.
hope
Hole.
So Jay, you are now. I don't know what to call you, Doctor Jay. I don't know what to call you.
I think Jay.
Jay is fine. Yeah.
All right, thank you. So Jay, you have your background. You are native to these Appalachian environs. I mean, your heart and soul is here in East Tennessee and Appalachia as a whole. I mean, you live and breathe it, don't you?
I do, and I actually grew up about. As far west as you could possibly be and still be in Appalachia. So I grew up in Winchester, Tennessee, but came to Maryville for the first time.
Where's Winchester, Tennessee?
It is, it's Franklin County, which is on the Tennessee-Alabama line.
Yeah.
And the Conran Plateau, the western escarpment there, takes up about a third of the county. And then where you fall off the escarpment, you get this nice little plain, a lot of erosion, great soil, kind of part of the nursery capital of the world, I guess you would say.
Oh, cool.
And then it falls off into the Elk River,
the Flatlands
Valley from there. So, but no, I came to Maryville College in 1992 as a student, and undergrad. I was I was there for 2 years, and started as a religion major. Was going to follow in my dad's footsteps and be a minister, and along the way, I started thinking about biology, and I met a wildlife biologist in the Smokies named Kim DeLozier, and we talked for about 3 hours one day, and he got a call to go get a bear and asked me if I wanted to go. And I said, sure.
Cool.
And I went, and it was a female with 3 cubs, and I'm like, that's what I want to do.
That's cool.
So I changed my major to biology, but eventually transferred to UT because, at least at that time, you definitely had to have a wildlife and fisheries degree. So I'm definitely native of Appalachian, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I grew up on the plateau,
Mm-hmm.
or at the foot of it, and then came up here, and my move to Maryville was very much associated with its location.
Okay.
And hence why my job at the college now is very much about capitalizing on our location.
Yeah.
Environmental studies, right?
No, I'm the director of environmental and sustainability initiatives, which I did not come up with that title, but
It sounds
Well,
smart.
I mentioned the
Yeah.
environmental part
Yeah.
of that.
But I've been doing that since January of 2022,
Okay.
and I've actually taught since 2012.
Wow.
But I haven't been teaching since 2022 because I'm the programmatic lead and the main contact for the college for our new science center, which is the Alexander Institute for Conservation Leadership in the Sciences.
That is a really cool project
Wow.
you've told us about before.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it'd be cool.
And a PhD. How does one get a PhD? I don't think I've ever known a
You
PhD.
get educated beyond your intelligence, and I certainly did that. I did my PhD out in Oklahoma, at Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I learned really quick. A hillbilly doesn't, I was there for 4 years. That's how long it takes.
Wow.
And, the people there were great. They were no different than most Tennesseans, but the landscape was great. But, if I can piss higher than the highest point around me, I'm usually not comfortable.
Wind
Right.
doesn't ever stop blowing.
Yeah, and so, but what the carrot that got me out there was actually, and it wasn't part of my PhD project, it was a secondary thing, but I was in charge of working with a master's student to do a population study on black bears in southeast Oklahoma.
Oh, cool. So very bear specific again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was part of the University of Tennessee research
Nice.
program that did live trapping in the Smokies for like 50-something years. So it was kind of like going out there and helping them set up a similar
Right
deal.
on.
So that's kind of how I ended up
That
on the plains.
that
But,
would- yeah.
I don't regret it, but I'm also was very anxious to get back home. And those 4 years told me, I don't care what the job is, where it's at.
Yep.
I want to end up back here.
Amen. This place.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
place. East Tennessee.
Can't beat it.
How long have you been playing music then? I mean, I bet you were doing it in church.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, I grew up singing
Yeah.
in church. Took piano lessons for 2 years until my teacher told my parents they were wasting their money because I never practiced.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
same.
my both recitals were terrible. I played the Cheers theme at my first one. I think I was 11, and then I played Billy Ocean Suddenly
Oh,
at,
great.
at
That's a
my
good
second
one.
one.
Nice.
And God, it was just awful.
No
and,
Chopin. No.
No, I wasn't into any of that. I really wasn't into any of it.
Yeah.
I was into football and girls, and I was a little skater punk at the time too. So, yeah. But I wish I had stuck with it.
Yeah.
But
It makes for a great bass. I'm glad I did it for as long as I did. Not very long, but
Yeah.
long enough to, get okay enough at it that it
Yeah.
wasn't but it gives you that basis of just musicianship and, obviously you picked up guitar.
Well, and the reason I picked up guitar is I'd written a song with one of my buddies about a friend of ours that had passed away, and and I was 16, and I didn't have a way to sing it except a cappella, and so I went and borrowed a guitar from someone in my dad's church. Again, he was a minister, and it was an old beat up junky guitar that somebody put some new strings on it for me, and there was the Nashville Tennessean. Even though Chattanooga was the closest city to us, it was also the plateau was between us.
Yeah.
And,
that hill's not so fun to find.
and antennas and stuff don't really work well back in that day. So our news came from Nashville, even though we were closer to Chattanooga. And so we also got the Nashville paper. And every Sunday they had a pullout, kind of like the weekend
Yeah.
that the Daily Times
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to have and should still have.
Yeah, I agree.
They had a thing called the Showcase, and in there each week they had a song that was popular at the time. And it would have the lyrics and the chords written above it. And so I just cut those out every week and started teaching myself to play.
What a cool way to learn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And your songs really reflect where you're from. I mean, you sing from the heart and soul about this beautiful place. It's so evident in all your music that you're really...
Well, thank you.
No, it's
thank you. It's
really moving. It's
you know,
really moving.
You write, not everybody, but for me, I write what I know and what moves me, and you try to make it help move other people.
Yeah.
Well, when you sing about the mountains, I feel it. I mean, I think everybody does. When you sing about the mountains, you really bring it in. You really bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. It's a very inspiring place, and the mountains create the culture.
Yep.
And you know, that's what's so cool about you know, if you think back to Oklahoma, I lived on a little ranch out there for the first year and a half that I was out there, and it was on a rise for out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, I could see miles and miles and miles away, and campus. I could even see Oklahoma State's campus in the background. It was like 4.5 miles away.
Wow.
And if you think about that, you sitting in Cades Cove, and you jump over the mountain to Hazel Creek, and as a crow flies, it's, you know, less than 4 or 5 miles.
Right.
But yet that barrier is amazing.
Weeks.
Culture-wise. I mean, well, it's just, I mean, look, you think about the Civil War. I mean, Hazel Creek was staunchly Confederate. Cades Cove was staunchly for the Union.
Right.
It was just a mountain in between.
It was just a mountain.
You know, and when it comes to music, though, there's all these, you know, each little holla and valley has its own group of pickers, and they all have their own style and finesse, and so I think that's what makes it such a cool place, and just the fact that the music's been such a, you know, this is the last place to get electricity in the state, you know, and so what'd you do on a regular night?
Sat around and picked.
So yeah, no, I love this place and have no interest in living. I love visiting other places, but and as a scientist and a biologist, you can't beat this place. I mean, it's the most biodiverse place on the damn planet,
fertile,
and the temperate.
Little River is probably one of my most favorite places in the world here.
Yep.
I mean, it's just diversity there is incredible.
Yep. And
Tremont, Great Smoky Mountains, like you said, Cades Cove, some really great places to hike and learn. I love Tremont. I'm a big fan of those guys.
And learn, you know, about not just nature, but the history of the place. You know, how people have used it and abused it, for that matter.
Absolutely.
And such, because it shaped everything that we see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I attended when you spoke at Bob Hershey's house, and you were talking about how you interact with the bears, and I mean, it's fascinating. I mean, that breadth of knowledge. We haven't even talked about your music, but I mean, you're a really knowledgeable guy.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
I don't say that to everybody, Jay Clark.
Well, again, I appreciate that. At the same time, you know, you learn, you know what you know, and you learn what you want to learn.
Well, but not everybody can share what they know and learn like you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like an ambassador within, you know, bringing that to our attention. I mean, we know about it, but you really fulfill that knowledge and that appreciation by the way you speak about it and sing about it too. I mean, it's really special.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Really
What were you thinking about playing?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Come
Did you
on,
know you were going to play? That's
here.
not just an armrest.
No, I did know I was going to play. I think I told y'all I haven't picked this thing up in a few weeks because, quite frankly, I was sick all through the holidays.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Mine sucked, so I hope yours was better.
You sound better. You look better.
I'm still in a little bit of a bucket, but it's all right.
Same.
You know,
a little bit extra.
The show must go on.
It does.
So I don't know. Or is it time to play one?
Well, sure. Let's do that. If you don't mind.
Yeah. Let me see where I'm at here.
And if you need to retune,
no, I think I'm good. Let me see. That's good enough for government work.
Oh, thank goodness we're not doing government work.
Oh, man.
Not yet. We're still looking for sponsors. The U.S. government.
Yes, indeed.
Some of the U.S. government we'd love to get sponsored by. Actually, anybody. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, you don't want the You don't want the U.S. government. They'll renege on that all day long.
As
man.
I said that out loud,
Yeah.
I realized. Yeah.
Let's see. So this is a tune, I guess, off that record, My Mountains and Heartbreak, which is my newest record, albeit from 2016. So I'm kind of due.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
11
are.
years
I'm kind of
old.
due one. It was almost 10 years, I think, between that one and the other one. So this song I wrote about my grandmother. And actually, you know, as far as the songwriting process, I actually, first time I had a recording that I found about a month ago, and this song was on it, played completely different
Cool.
than I'm doing now.
Wow.
But it was dated 2001, and I actually I recorded it on my little computer when I was out in Oklahoma.
Right on.
But this is my mom and dad, both their families grew up in Western Kentucky in the coal fields. Most people think about Eastern Kentucky and coal, but Western Kentucky and Southern Illinois and Southern Indiana have a coal field, and it's actually really high quality coal. They use it to make steel. But we would go up there numerous times a year, but definitely twice a year when they cut the tobacco and when they stripped it. And about the time I got old enough to really get in to the manual labor of that, luckily my granddad stepped away from tobacco farming. But it didn't matter. As long as you could walk, you worked.
Yep.
And
that was hard work.
you carried stalks. You know, if you were 5 years old, you carried stalks to the barn and back forth. And when that was done, you went to the garden to work with grandmother and help pick stuff, and then she would go cook. And that's kind of what this song's about. So it's called Seeds of Love.
All right.
I'm going to get me one more drink of whiskey. My grandmother would roll over in her grave about this, but...
Oh, should we edit that out and say he's drinking Kool-Aid?
Oh, no.
Maybe
That's
could
all
we
right.
do
That's
that?
okay.
Oh, all right.
Hey,
Whatever
it all comes with it.
Rolling around in the grave is good for you.
It's still a dry county, by the way. When I go visit, you can't even go buy a beer. It drives me
Jeez.
insane.
Amazing.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
nuts. So, all right, Seeds of Love. All right, let me try that again. Seeds of Love. I can remember as a small boy going to my grandmother's and granddad's. Too young to drive that old tractor in the field, so I worked his grandmother's garden hand. And she sang old time gospel hymns while she worked. I spend most of my time just playing in the dirt, and I can see her now with that smile on her face, looking down at me and singing Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. And she planted seeds of love down in that fertile ground. As I walk over this West Kentucky farm, things are different now, it seems. The fields are fallow and the garden's all grown up. The crops are placed now with weeds. And as I stand where that garden used to be, I close my eyes and I feel the country breeze, and I can see her now with that smile on her face, looking down at me and singing Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. she planted seeds of love down in that fertile ground. And she tended that garden. She did reap what she did sow. And she's looking down upon it, and her seeds of love still grow. And I can see her now with that smile on her face, 'cause she's living in amazing grace. Amazing grace. How sweet the sound. And she planted seeds of love down in that fertile ground. And she planted seeds of love down in that fertile ground.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
That was beautiful, man.
That's for Bertie. Bertie Hopgood.
Bertie.
Yeah, no, that's so beautiful. I don't know if I should even bring this up because this is embarrassing, but you know what I'm going to say. The first time I ever met you and saw you play, and
you were weeping.
I was.
Did you cry?
He was not crying.
Did you cry, little crybaby?
He was sobbing and weeping.
All right, you're exaggerating a bit, but let's just say I had to leave the room and walk down the street to compose myself because you did this beautiful song about dogs, and I know you love dogs, and man, that's a guaranteed.
If dogs could vote, I'd be your state representative.
Well, that's a guaranteed ticket inside the pearly gates as far as I'm concerned. So you did this beautiful song, and it just got to me. I mean, what
song is that?
Come on.
It's on this one here.
All right.
That's Betsy, and it's called Jesus Loves Dogs, too.
Yeah, it's just...
It's been a long time since I played it, so
I love this photo.
Yeah, look at these photos. The young Jay Clark.
Yeah, that's
here.
22 years old now.
Yeah, you look like a child there. You look like
I was 30.
And this is the other that we're talking about.
You look like a
So that was my
idol,
third
actually.
record.
Yes, I know this record. This one I have, and I've listened to a bit.
Sorry about that.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I put one out, and Pen to Paper was in 04.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was in 06. Progress. And then I'm Confused was in 08.
Can we buy these still?
You can get them online from the digital world.
Yeah.
They're on. Everything's on Spotify and
cool.
iTunes and all that
stuff. You still get checks for plays?
I still get checks for thousands of pennies.
Yeah.
But they don't make pennies anymore, so...
I know.
Well, maybe they'll round up for you.
Well, hey, I mean...
They're still going to use
cents.
I
absolutely despise the current music world.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
I was, not to sound like an old curmudgeon, but I was at that last, in the heyday of my touring and stuff, I was doing about 80 shows a year and a lot of those house concerts.
Yeah.
And
those are great.
Oh, yeah. I was traveling all over the place to do them. And it was so much fun. But, you literally lived and died by these things. It's like $15. Yep. You want all of them. You buy first one 15, you have the rest for 10. Yeah. And it's like, it was, and you got everybody's email. You got everybody, if I had databases, if I was going to Atlanta or if I was going to Lexington or whatever, and nowadays you have no idea who's buying your shit.
Who's listening? Who's clicking?
And it drives me insane. Yeah. And when someone ordered a CD off my website, it came from me. Yeah. And I was the one that put the note. And I have everybody's address. So it's just really the personal connection. And for me, the music is all about the connection.
Yeah.
When sometimes you feel you don't want people to think you're trying to be egotistical or narcissistic by saying, hey, I want everybody in the room to shut up so you can actually listen to what we're saying.
And that's what you're doing at TriHop.
What a segue.
It is.
On Tuesdays, That is
the second Tuesday of the month.
The second Tuesday of the month.
So once a month, yeah.
At TriHop in Maryville.
Yep.
And I appreciate it so much because you do just that. And you do it in a nice way. I don't think you do it.
I don't care
in
if it's
a
nice
fancy,
or not.
I know you don't.
Shut the hell up. And listen.
Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't matter. People still hear it and they go, "Oh, that's just scrappy." He can tell us to shut up and we don't mind. But it's nice because I think the musicians appreciate it.
Yeah.
We sit there and we know that this isn't a band playing at a bar, which is great. We have a lot of fun at that all the time.
But that's not what that is.
It's not what that is.
And it's, I tell folks all the time.
You're bringing folks in from all over too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the other, and they're artists. And when you're an artist, it's no different than if you have a painter in town or someone that does murals or what have you. It's like if you go into a art show and there's a bunch of paintings on the wall and they all have silk over them. And you can tell that there's something creative and colorful or whatever behind there, but you can't really see the detail.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how a songwriter feels if you're sitting on a stage playing your own stuff in a room
and people
and you're just
talking
background
away.
noise, and so it really is about the art. And sometimes it's totally appropriate to be in that other situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when, we do the Shindig, which what we call that on the second Tuesday at TriHop, it is a listener-friendly, artist-friendly show. And so when you come in there and you pay your cover charge, you're going to be able to actually watch a show and appreciate the art that these folks are putting on.
That's key.
And so I don't know when this is going to air, but the 13th, which is a week from tonight, is the next Shindig, and that is Daniel Kimbrough.
Okay.
Will be my guest, and he's my old bass player. I don't really get to play a lot of music with him anymore because he travels all over the world with Jerry Douglas and some other folks, and he's been nominated twice for a Grammy.
Wow.
For his bass playing. So
who else? I'm sure this will probably air after that. So who else do you have? And do you have anybody else booked?
Yep.
February.
So
the summer?
In February.
February and March are not completely confirmed, although I got them. I've got some people on the hook. I'm waiting on a couple people. But in April, we have a friend of mine named Anya Hinkle from Asheville, and she is absolutely awesome. And if you want to hear a sneak peek of Anya, she's going to be playing behind the barn.
Nice.
In January.
At Blue Tick?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
So didn't know that till after I already called her, but I've known her for 15 years or so, and she's put out a couple records in the last couple of years. It's just been really awesome.
What's her name again?
Anya Hinkle.
Anya Hinkle.
Yep. So you can check that out. But no, that's the plan. Is when I was actually traveling and trying to make a living at music, which is by far the hardest job I ever had, just to be clear.
Yeah. Try being a journalist.
Well, it's probably similar.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think that's a pretty hard.
Yeah.
The hours really aren't friendly.
Yeah, and it can be tough, especially in the venues you play.
Yeah.
And so folks like myself and Anya and Daniel and others are always looking for those listener-friendly, artist-friendly places to play. And so it being a Tuesday, I knew that a lot of my friends who travel, it was just a matter of whether they're routed. So admittedly, I go look at their tours and go, oh, hey,
find
you know what?
The Tuesday that fits.
You want to make a decent, because admittedly in our profession, and especially, and I'm not doing this full time anymore, but the folks that do, you make your money on Fridays, Saturday nights, and sometimes Sundays.
Right. So a Tuesday show is not so bad.
No,
and they bring their merch.
And there's I have sponsors.
Yeah.
So I have a guarantee. Yeah. If it snows
That's
or
something smart.
Tornado happens, the artists still get paid.
That's great.
And it's just the way it works.
Yeah.
So no, I hope people will come out and check that out, because whether you know who's playing or not, I promise you it won't matter.
Oh, it doesn't. It totally doesn't. I'll attest to that. It was. I've discovered two great bands now that I've been there.
Awesome.
Well, and I knew one of them, but anyway. But it's. So what about your future in music making? You got an album coming out? It's 10 years. Time's up. Time's up.
I've been busy working on an $82.5 million project at Maryville College, but I also am trying to I was working on a gospel record.
Oh.
And it was like an A side and a B side. So, the A side would be my own material and would be scrappy gospel if you want to look at it think of it that way.
I like it.
And then the B side would be for my mama. And it would be like traditional hymns.
Mm-hmm. Your version of those, though.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I still plan to do that.
Yeah.
However, most of my creativity in the last year has been inspired, whether good or bad, by a divorce.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was married for a quarter century.
That takes up a lot. Of your energy.
Yeah, but and so my ex, I don't want her to be scared because I'm not going to Taylor Swift her, but I definitely have some tunes that I'm going to eventually share.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're pretty tough.
Yeah.
I mean, they're real tough. And I've never shied away from sad songs. So
no, you haven't.
So
make Lee cry again.
This is was this your first marriage?
yeah, it was.
Well, I'm saying that because
I'm laughing because
I'm on my
How old do you think he
third,
is?
and I've had 2 divorces. So if you need some more material, I'm just saying.
No,
I'm a source.
I'm always open to anything, but I think I got most of those covered.
All right.
I mean, they're pretty personal and pretty straightforward.
Shelby and I, we decided divorce is just not for us. We're not gonna get divorced. So.
Oh, aren't you a goody?
Yeah, we just made the decision. I mean,
we
just
as
easy as it is,
we're
right?
not going to get divorced.
So I'm just kind of getting used to being back on the market.
Yeah,
if you will.
man. Yeah. Well,
just imagine.
I want another album.
Just imagine we have legions of faithful followers and groupies in the audience.
Well,
we don't. Nobody knows we don't
groupies?
show out there.
Yeah,
but,
I'm 5'4".
Your wife
What
was
is
taller.
that?
Your ex-wife was taller than that.
She was 6 inches taller than me.
Yeah, 6 inches.
But I've always liked to say that I'm a. Never mind. I won't say what I was about to say.
I saw the wheels. I saw the wheels turning.
Yeah.
What did he say at the beginning of this? YouTube was it YouTube?
64 inches of rhythm and pleasure.
Excellent.
Wow.
Excellent. You're talking about your music.
I don't
Speaking
know if I
of,
want to go there because.
Well, I mean,
who can? Never mind.
All right,
anyway,
that's exactly the what I'd hoped you'd react.
Exactly, but you are going to be performing on your own as well. So you are out there.
Where?
Girls, get ready. You're going to be at Waynestock, aren't you?
No, I'm not playing Waynestock.
Well, there's the second question.
But I will be there because that's a great deal.
I thought you were playing. I thought I saw you.
No, they kind of go on a cycle there. Hopefully next year I'll be back
All
up
right.
for that.
The Laurel?
I have a show at the Laurel
There you go.
that I do every April.
Yeah.
And that's coming up
cool.
in April. I'm trying to remember the date right now. It's a Saturday.
What's the Laurel?
The Laurel Theater.
Oh, listen.
the
the
Laurel
old
Theater.
established vintage theater.
It's an old
in
church,
Knoxville near the
and
college.
Nice. Yeah, in
Beautiful.
Knoxville.
It is my favorite. There's my 2 favorite rooms to play in, really 3 in Knoxville, and they all have certain levels of. But first would be the Pilot Light.
Yeah.
As far as like a small room,
Great spot.
Next would be the Laurel.
Okay.
There's the Laurel. The acoustics in there are just
it's
amazing.
beautiful.
And it's a beautiful old church.
Yes.
And you do a show there
hardwood
every
floors.
April?
Every April.
Yeah, are you by yourself or do you bring a band?
No, I usually have my band and some guests. It turns into a party. I mean, I've been doing it for
Tree Beavers.
I've been doing it for 20 years.
Man, I can't believe I've not made it to one.
That's beautiful.
But
though.
the other place, and of course I don't get to play this one unless it's like a WDVX show or whatever, but it's the Bijou. And the thing that's so nice about the Bijou, and a secret of mine, I don't want y'all to screw up my deal here, but if you go sit in the balcony and get in the back of the balcony, the sound is just amazing. And what's cool about that theater is it was built, before we had microphones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why it sounds so good, because if you've ever been there when an artist comes out in front of the stage and does something without being mic'd up, you can hear it.
Yeah.
And that's how that room was designed, and there's actually a 3rd floor that no one ever gets to sit on.
I sat on the back right, all the way audience right for the symphony. That was like a Masterworks small chamber. And we were like, oh, well, we're just going to go. We were in the front row of the very top, and it sounded so good.
And it's right there in your face.
Right there in your face.
So, but yeah, and the thing about
love the bijou.
The thing about Blount County is and what y'all are trying to do too, and highlight it is we have so many good artists here.
Yeah.
Both songwriters
absolutely.
and pickers and everything else that we really don't have a listening room.
Yeah.
And that's what, I know you've been working on that as well. And I just think it's a matter of convincing a few of the businesses, and TriHop, to their credit, were willing to take a chance. And I just said, hey, give me three Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Once a month, but give me 3 Tuesdays, and let's see if everybody can make a little money.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, it's a business. And
we have a guest.
Go there.
Guest.
Which one is this one?
That's Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Well, he knows you're a dog lover. They know.
Hey,
Oh,
buddy.
listen, I'm telling you, man,
I don't know if he got on camera or
I
not.
love them to death.
I know.
How old are you?
51.
51.
I'll be
Yeah,
52
same.
in April.
Awesome. October.
So
Old man.
Yeah. Yeah. About to have my gallbladder taken out too. So.
Oh, hey,
What?
that's always fun.
Yeah, and both the wrist, carpal tunnel. I'm going to have like 4 or 5 surgeries this
Jeez.
year, I think. And then,
And none on your back, though, I hope, right?
well, I'm having a
Done with the back surgery.
caudal epidural on Thursday. I get those every 3 months, so that's how I keep moving.
Yeah, yeah.
I've got a chronic back problem. It kind of keeps me pissed off.
Yeah, yeah. Keeps you scrappy.
It does.
It does. It does.
How-
After all these operations, all this change and reconfigure, will you still be the same Jay Clark?
I will, although, I haven't tried any Botox yet. I hear that's popular.
Mm.
You want the needles? I don't
know.
He's trying to get us some sponsors.
I am. I'm trying to think.
So some aesthetics, and I could name some people.
Acupuncturist or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting a
absolutely.
couple needles in my back but I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like needles.
When are they doing that?
The 14th, just 2, because I've got mild back problems.
We've
I said-
digressed to
Yeah, we
a
digress.
couple of old men
I'm
talking
looking
about
for sympathy. I'm
health
not
issues.
gonna disguise the fact that I'm looking for sympathy.
I just got some blood work done, and my numbers are great. So since we're all sharing.
My cholesterol's not, but
How about your guitar? You want to say
it's a
anything?
genetic
It's
thing. Yeah.
med talk, ladies and gentlemen. We're, medical realms. We can go
Famous
there
stuff.
if we need to.
I just need to
Just
tell
call me
latched it on.
Dr. Killjoy. Nobody's going to get
You're
that
not Dr.
because-
Killjoy.
Huh?
You're not Dr.
Thank
Killjoy.
you. No, it's a
You're so
riff
much
on
fun.
Dr. Kildare.
Oh,
What?
I thought
What are
you.
we doing?
Dr.
We need to.
Feelgood.
What do we need?
I just need to tune real quick.
All right. Okay. Back off. Back off.
We wanted to get closer to Jay.
When we-
Did we lose the dog?
Might be back though. I meant to pick him up. It would have been cute.
Y'all
to
are
have
gonna
him on
edit
camera.
this out, I'm assuming. So
Not a chance.
I would, but
Do you have a song in mind, or are requests being taken?
I was about to sing some. But what do you want?
Well, I love the song about the mountain, and
Which one?
Like
I know.
he's got
I
it
know,
like
with your-
literally.
it's
Mountain
a
is the name of
Sunday,
his
and
album.
you're with your dog on the mountain.
Oh, that's Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. Well,
I can do that if that's what you want.
I don't want to.
No, I'm happy to play that. That's off my first one.
It's a beautiful song, and it just really says the essence of what life is like in these beautiful environs. Yeah.
Make sure it's right. Okay. We ready?
Yeah, Sunday afternoon by Jay
Yeah,
Clark.
and so I wrote this on a Sunday afternoon, sitting in Oklahoma. It was July, and in Oklahoma in July, there's not much to do relief-wise. There's not a lot of public land. There's no real cold water to go jump into. So I was sitting there drinking beer and watching a NASCAR race with my dog Betsy, and
Is she pictured here, right?
yeah, she's on there, and
There.
she's on all my records.
Oh,
when She was
nice.
still around, I think.
Yeah.
But we were sitting there watching the race, and my mama called, see if I'd gone to church that morning, and all that kind of stuff. So
Checking in on making sure you go
Yep.
to church. Wow,
So
that's very specific.
I don't know. I hung up. And
All right.
this is one of the few songs I've ever written in one sitting.
Right on.
So and there's like 3 or 4 other verses that I never. I found the piece of paper I used years ago because this would have been around 2000, 2001.
Cool.
So it's called Sunday Afternoon. Well, on a Sunday afternoon, I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nothing I gotta do on a Sunday. Well, this morning I went to church. I listened intently to the preacher's words. He talked about Joshua and how he was brave and strong. So I prayed for Joshua's strength to help me carry on a Sunday afternoon. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nothing I gotta do on a Sunday. I'll just sit here in the shade with my dog right beside me. She thinks we got it made, and she don't care if I don't talk. She just assume lay there. Let's go for a walk on a Sunday afternoon. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nothing I gotta do on a Sunday. I'll just sit here and drink a few more beers, 'cause I got a good buzz on and there's nobody near. Maybe close my eyes and listen to the well and ask God's forgiveness for all of my sins on a Sunday afternoon. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nothing I gotta do on a Sunday. Where there's all kind of songs of how God loves us. Believe in your heart and have a little trust. As for me, I believe they're true, and that God loves me and He loves y'all too. Every day is Sunday afternoon. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got nothing I gotta do on a Sunday afternoon. Every day and Sunday afternoon.
Nice.
There you go.
Just
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Just beautiful. Absolutely.
Well, thank you.
Really is amazing.
I was worried you weren't going to resolve that last chord there. I liked the pregnant pause at the end.
Yeah, it
It's
was,
really
it was a little bit out of tune
That's
there, and I was
okay.
trying to figure out which string to hit. So
Yeah, it
that's the only
sounded
reason
really
I was
good though.
pausing.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
always
the
good to take a
spontaneity,
beat.
though. It's
Sounded really good,
spontaneous.
man.
Jay, it's just been a pleasure to have you, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
consider you a true friend, and I guess I've known you about 10 years now. Not as long as many people, but in that 10 years, what can I say? You're just a great guy and a great friend, and I appreciate you.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
man.
you. I appreciate both you guys and what y'all are doing with the podcast and your show, which we need to
Yeah,
team up on that, son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we'll be back in another 2 weeks with another podcast here. Keep watching, keep viewing. We're there for you.
We're supposed to say like and subscribe like obnoxious people, but I'm not gonna
subscribe. Like can you do that? Can you subscribe to our podcast?
Yeah, man.
If they do we get any money for that?
Yeah, man.
Jeremy, do we get any money for that?
No, it's
Jeremy?
not. We'll explain it to you later, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Appreciate
you bet,
it,
man. Hey, I appreciate y'all
You're
having
fantastic. You're a good friend.
And,
Thanks, buddy.
love y'all and
Sound great.
love Blount County.
We're gonna have you back
And
for sure.
Yeah,
let's
absolutely.
get together and talk.
Back.
We can talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yes, we can.
I'm about to pick a fight pretty soon, so let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I'm speechless. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in and keep watching. And just, you know what? Just know that you're so fortunate to live in this wonderful place. If you ever take it for granted, look at a mountain, listen to a wonderful artist like Jay Clark, and you'll know that you are blessed.
Go out and see some live music.
Don't ever forget that.
Yeah. And if you're not from here, come visit.
Yeah.
Come visit.
Come visit. Right. Okay.
All right.
What an outro. What an outro. Okay.